Hey, yo, what is up, guys? Your boy Ed from ATV, you already know. For today's video, we are going to be doing a Crystron K9 deck profile. I know the ban list just dropped yesterday for everybody here who plays in the TCG, and there's been a couple of changes that had happened to our deck. More importantly, Paradise Smashers was just banned, and inclusion went from 3 to 1. So we're losing a little bit of Crystron consistency there to be able to add any of those Crystron monsters that we need to get. But hey, you know what? This deck still goes hard. This deck does a lot of stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my list just so you guys can get an idea of what I'm playing and why I'm playing it. There is a small change that I want to make, but once we get into the deck profile, I'll let you guys know. I'm still on the fence, but with more testing, I'm going to have a for sure answer on what the ratios are going to be for the specific deck. But let's go ahead and check out what I have so far. All right, guys, getting started off with the deck profile. We're going to start off with just the very basic 3 of, first of all. Sofador is just one of the best monsters in this deck. There's still other ways for you to be able to add him from deck to hand if you don't start off with him. But this card's really, really good. You want to make sure that you max out on it because this card will definitely help you get to where you need to get to. This is going to combo off. It's going to be one of your main starters. Going on, you still have... Fefnir, but instead of playing 2, now we're playing 3. Due to the ban list, I feel like opening this card now is going to be a lot more important than before. Like, you want to be able to open him up and then get your combo going with him. He's a really, really good card. Yes, this does lock you. This one doesn't lock you into machines, but the combo itself can lock you into machines, so you got to know how to play accordingly. But it's just honestly a really, really good card, and you want to be able to max out on it. Moving on for the rest of the Crystrons, there's a bunch of them in this list. There's another 3 of them coming up, but it's just a very basic standard. Tristratos, Smyger, and then this purple one. I'm not even going to attempt that name, but I'm going to tell you, I think that playing maybe 2 Smygers might be the move coming up pretty soon. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and try out the one because I only have one. A couple of my friends here in Houston have already told me that they have a bunch of them at home. They're just going to get them to me later. But for now, we're just going to continue playing the one. I don't know if you necessarily need to be able to like start off with the continuous spell inclusion and get combo going with that by banishing Smyger, right? But like there is just still other ways that you can do so many more things. I will be making a combo video pretty soon so you guys can still see the combo lines and see how I play. Combo lines should have not changed at all. It's just probably going to be the way that you're going to interact in the deck now, right? This is really good. This definitely gets you to where you need to get to. So like I have a lot of opportunities where I would have a K9, especially like Joko in the hand, and you need to be able to get another one of these 5 into your hand. So of course, quick foolish, banish, and add this, you know, it's going to get you going. I've seen a lot of people playing 2 of this. I don't necessarily know how I specifically feel about that, but this is a really, really good combo piece, and then definitely something that you can definitely use on your opponent's turn. So we're going to try it out, just continue going one by one. I've been playing the deck for a few weeks now, and I feel really confident. I've played the deck for honestly like maybe like 3 weeks now, even before the ban list, and there's a couple of things that I wanted to change up from how other people play it, of course. And a lot of people do still just play the 1 scrap recycler, which is something that I'm doing it anyway, right? Just 1 scrap recycler. But I'm also playing 1 Therion King. Ever since I started playing the deck, I played it with the 1 Therion King because I just feel like there's a lot of times where you need to make River Stormer, and in order to continue having the combo so you can like Scrap Recycler back twice, and sometimes you open up Scrap Recycler but you still need the River Stormer to be able to get that body off of the board to bring back the Scrap Recycler, right? But this is also a really, really good card you can search off of River Stormer because it's an Earth Machine. So in that aspect, so it's like if you ever open up any kind of hand and you have Scrap Recycler in hand, you don't have to just, you know, say like, hey, the only target you could have searched off was going to be this, right? But now you're going to have King Regulus, and Therion King is just so good. I think I played versus one of my friends the other day where I made like Ripper first, and then after I've made the Ripper, I've made Regulus, and it completely changed the whole interaction of how he was going to play, because like now he was going to have like, I guess like in theory, I think it could have been an Imperm Nib, which I'm pretty sure is what he had told me. But then like this just stops. This just helps to stops. It gets you to where you need to get to. So it's just a second layer of protection. This is really, really good. And that's going to be it for all of the machine monsters, quote unquote, like our Crystrons. I know like these last two aren't Crystrons, but just kind of considering in like the machine package itself. I play just a little bit more than everybody does here, but I think this is definitely still going to help us out so much more. Just being able to have more copies of the level 5s is going to be really good. I know some people want to try 2 of these, so you're welcome to. And if you think this is going to be the move, let me know, please. But yeah, 2 Smaggers might be the move soon. Continuing with some canines, we have 3 Joko. I think Joko is really, really good. It's going to definitely continue getting your combo started. This is just going to be such a good card to have in hand, like at all times. And we're going to play a lot of Rotas to ensure that we can start off with this card as much as possible. So I'll show you some of the Rotas in a minute. 3 Joko, 1 Lantern, pretty standard. Shouldn't be different for anybody. 3 Estunas, and then Lupus. I've thought of playing an extra Lantern, but I don't think it's good enough. There's been some instances where I'll open up a Lantern and like no other canine monsters or no other way to be able to get a canine monster engraved, and it's just the Lantern is dead in hand now, and it's just like, wow, okay, but that makes me not want to play more copies of this. But just the 1 I think is gonna be fine. Sometimes I do feel like 2 could have been helpful, but then I just feel like it could be like max bricking. I don't know, man. This is standard. People should be playing this. I don't think there's much to explain here. You want to see 5s. This is a 5. You want to see a canine engrave, and then you want them to hand trap you some kind of way, right? Continuing on. Hand traps should be pretty standard across the board. Everybody should still be on 3 Fuas because Fuwa is just disgusting. It doesn't matter what Banlist did right now. I think Fuwa is just such a good card. It didn't really change anything for people not to like be special summoning from the extra deck or deck. So cards gas. Continuing on, 3 Ash. Yet again, staple cards. Something that I am trying out, and I want to try these hand traps out for a while, but I don't know if to go. One of them has to be a 3, the other one has to be a 2. But I don't know if it's going to be 3 bells, 2 draws, or it should be 2 bell, 3 draw. You see what I'm saying? So for now, I'm going to have 3 bells and 2 draws just so I can try that out and see how that works for me. But in theory, the more and more that I think about it, I feel like I want to change it to 3 draws and 2 bells. We're just going to have to see what happens. But these are all the hand traps that I play in this deck right now. I don't really feel like you need a lot of hand traps. This deck just does really, really well with breaking people's boards, going first on their turn, you know, kind of things like that. So just the minimal things that you can get going is going to be enough. Watch. One inclusion, because it just got hit on the ban list. This is post the September 2025 ban list. So 3 Case of K9. A lot of people started playing 3 of these, and I completely agree. This is that card that whenever it first came out, I literally looked at one of my buddies and I said, hey, this is a 3 of, right? And I pick up course from my friend Castro all the time, and I was gonna pick up he was gonna give me just 1 case when I was picking up the core, and I was like, no, like give me 3, bro. Like that card's gonna probably be paid at 3 one day, played at 3, and I knew it. Like this is a good card. This helps you. It's a lot. It's a big rota. It just gets you so much. It boosts the attack on your monsters. Just like it's so crazy. 1 X-Forced, still a standard card. Whenever we get the new K9 monsters that are monster that's gonna come out for the main deck and the extra deck, this is gonna get so much better. So I think that for now, yeah, you make that big werewolf that could attack multiple times, but sometimes it's just not good enough. But then we're gonna get the new K9 monster that's just gonna put in work. It's gonna be so much better. But for now, yeah, it's just for now. We play what we play. Foolish that it's going to be basically for the Crystron stuff. And honestly, at one of my matches, I think I went like Foolish, and then I Foolish like a Joko, and I had Lantern in hand, and I went Lantern and Joko summon, right? And it's just like, yeah, that got me going. But a Foolish comes in clutch, like really, really heavily. Moving on. I still play, like I said, more Rotas. So Chaotic Elements is just really, really good. Can get you that Joko going. I'm not playing 3 of it. I see a lot of people playing 3 of this and 1 case. More recently, I was playing 2 of this and 2 case. But I think now just bumping up the 3rd case is going to be important. And keeping the Chaotic at 2 is going to be fine. That's already 5 Rotos for any of your canine monsters, which is insane. Pot of Prosperity is just a really, really good card. It's going to help you dig in there and get to what you need to get to. Sometimes the Rotas aren't good enough. Sometimes you're going to need extra cards. You're going to need more combo pieces, and that's going to be one of the cards that's going to allow you to get there. Call by as the last spell card. Call by is just going to be really, really good. There's a lot of stuff going around right now that's going to be able to allow people to do just so much. There's going to be a lot of really good cards out there, honestly, trust. But you're gonna wanna have that call by for a lot of the crazy interesting things that are about to start, being loose out there. For our trap cards, I play one cluster and then I play one swamp deity. This is really good. It gives you so much more now that you have two continuous traps. So therefore, I'm playing this, I'm playing the rabbit in the extra deck, and I think it's really good. I've seen that people were playing it before, and I really, really want to try it out now to see if it actually is as good as other people had said for a while. I wasn't playing it originally. I was testing at it at home with it for a while, but whenever I decided to take the deck to locals, I had like completely taken it out. I didn't think it was definitely worth it before, but now I think it's just gonna definitely help us get there, and it's gonna be the extra push. Moving on to the extra deck, one Clockwork Knight. I don't have Clockwork Knight in the main deck. I'm kind of not playing it at all right now, but I'm really, really highly considering playing the card. But either way, this is just a combo piece that you need. This is one of the last actual combo decks that we have in our meta right now, and Clockwork Knight just puts in a lot of work. Silhouette Rabbit, because the continuous trap, and SP Little Knight. There's a lot of cards in this extra deck that I decided to cut out or play instead. Like I decided to play these two instead, right? A lot of people aren't playing the rabbit. That's a free space. I could have just had these two, right? But the one thing that I had stopped and thought about was, should I cut SP Little Knight? And I don't think so. That was one of the cards that I was like, man, maybe I can play more rank 5s if I cut SP, or maybe I can play more whatever other Xyz monsters so I can play more Lynx. But oh my god, or play more Xyzes. I don't know. I think that SP just comes in clutch. I had a matchup, I think it was against Vanquish Soul, right? And I knew that if I left the field spell on field, I was gonna get cooked. So SP Little Knight, get rid of the field spell. Easy, right? You Clockwork Knight, anything else, SP Little Knight, banish their field spell. It's just that easy, right? But situations like that, you need that extra push. So I feel like SP Little Knight is just gonna be one really, really key card in this meta coming up. Honestly, it's gonna help out a lot. Keep going. Ripper and Werewolf. Werewolf till we get the new K9 extra deck, but when we get that one, we're gonna cut the Werewolf. Just the Ripper and that guy. I think people played two Rippers, but I'm chilling with just the one. Nova and Infinity. If you guys have a Hollow Nova, hit me up. Pretty standard cards, honestly. Nash Knight and 104. That's all I play, honestly. I feel like a lot of this Nash Knight stuff is kind of redundant, and I feel like this specific deck doesn't need to continue extending with the Nash Knight stuff, making the other Nash Knight and then making the C104 on top. You don't need that. I feel like that's a win more situation. Cutting out, what is it, number 67 Paradise Smashers, doesn't really hurt. I don't feel like it does. I've been playing this deck for a minute, and honestly, if I've played, let's just say 10 matches, I don't feel like I had made Paradise Smashers enough. I feel like I probably made it once or twice out of my 10 matches, and that's just a pure example. I've played plenty of matches with this deck, and yeah, in a potential ratio, dude, I don't know, dude. It's not even 80% of the time that you don't. I feel like 90% of the time you really don't. You don't make it. So you don't need it. Couple of 5s, Valon, River Stormer, and Chronomaly. There was another 5 that I had been thinking about recently, which was the Beedrill. I forget his name, But that one was good. It does like piercing damage, and then if he gets destroyed, you like revive a level 5 from the grave, which is gas. But I don't think I have one of those right now, so I haven't opted to play it or try it out yet. But it's a really good card if you guys want to try that one out. Seuss. Seuss is going to be crazy in this next format. A lot of people are starting to hop back on the Sue train. Oh my god, Zodiac players are just going to be Suesing everybody. Watch. So Suze is going to be super popular again. Two synchros. That's all I play, honestly. I make this so I can get the trap back, and honestly, with the spell card, I had just been banishing the spell card to just revive him back, because he's good. Like, my opponent's monster slew 500, that came up last time. Like, bro, like, it's actually nasty. The trap having him on field, you get to do 2 instead of 1. Like, so good. And then this is for your opponent's turn, honestly. You can literally like make this on a turn and you pass, and then just whatever spell or trap, you negate it, and they're done. Good cooked. You know, negate Stake Your Soul for Vanquish Soul players. But yeah, that's my deck. Let me know what you guys think. I really enjoy playing this. This has been really fun. I feel like there is a lot of room for improvement, so let me know what you guys feel like should be something that I can improve upon, making this deck better. There's just so much. Like, there's so much potential. This deck's still gas. This deck's still so much fun. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.